that's not easy.
Yeah.
Especially trying to explain to an employer, that, you were a half hour late for the job interview because the bus was running late. They don't want to hear that,
No, but, you have to remember American Disability Act that we talked about the other week. And so we can talk more about that a little bit too if you want. What about, do you have any other anxieties?
Not really. Not really. Just, I don't know. There's like a nagging kind of that, like, I should be doing something greater than what I'm doing. And I don't know. It's uncertainty, restlessness, I guess.
What are you feeling, that you're missing or that you should be doing?
I don't really think per se anything certain that I should be doing or that I'm missing. It's more or less just like there's something that out there, like this feeling, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Okay, so this feeling that's nagging you, but it's not something that you're missing in your life, right? Okay. Is it, maybe just a void in your life with, a relationship or, through your career, maybe activities?
I don't know. I don't think so. It's just there's something that either I have to do or that I will be doing or that I should be doing that I'm not doing right now. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
Okay. Well, we'll try to think about that when we go over some of your goals and maybe, through talking about that, we can, kind of go over and figure out what that nagging feeling is. I can tell those exams are making you tired, aren't they?
Yeah. Staying up till 3 or 4 in the morning studying and getting up at 7, It's a little tedious.
Yeah, I remember that. Some long nights. Did you get to go down to the Department of the Blind, over to the Lighthouse, and meet with anybody?
I have. I've been, talking with people over there and setting things up, and I had to go down and take some, like, equivalency tests and all that stuff, and for placement. They've got a job coach down there, I think that she's called, but, she's not very useful.
Why not?
She doesn't really do her job. Like, she doesn't. She, like, I don't know. She just. She's there, but it's like. That's weird because, like, I'm doing all the same stuff I was doing before with the job interviews. Like, if I, putting my own resume out, doing this, looking on Monster and all that for jobs. And then, like, if I get an interview, she'll, like, all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm going to show up and talk to him for you. I'm like, what? So it's just, I don't know, she's, just about as useful as a hole in a bucket.
Well, has she sat down with you to look at jobs and to talk about it?
No, not really.
No? Have you, what has she done with you?
Nothing really. We met one day and she's like, oh, you'd be good in sales. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, let's go down to Verizon and see if we can get you an interview there. So we went down to Verizon. They're like, yeah, you gotta file stuff online. I was like, yeah, that's what I thought. And she's like, oh, let's go to Sprint. And we went down to Sprint. And it's just, I'm like, look, you gotta do all this. Nobody takes applications anymore. It's all online. And she's like, oh, so it's just, I don't know. No help there.
Did she help you file any of them online or
No.
show you an easier way to do them?
No.
No? Okay. Well, that's something I can definitely show you then how to do, and maybe I can help you with that.
Well, I know how to do it. It takes me longer to do, whereas it wouldn't take you as long to do.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Okay. Have you let's see. Alright, well, let's talk about some of your goals and everything, and, I'd like to hear more about, I know you said that you had your degree in construction management and you owned a roofing company. I'd kind of like to hear a little bit more, about your jobs that you've had previously. And,
Previous jobs, where would you like me to start?
well, what all do you have?
I have a lot. In the beginning, there was fast food. Started working when I was like 12 on construction sites, picking up nails and stuff. And then went into, like in the teenage years, it was a bar back. Worked at a couple fast food places, a couple pizza places. Then did some construction work, some roofing work, stuff like that, lots of different stuff. I was a bartender for a couple months, but, not being able to see in the dark and being a bartender doesn't work too well. So, there's this and there's that.
Okay. What would you say if, you could have any job in the world or any business? What would you do?
I'd be an investor.
Investor.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because you invest and then you sit back and your money's working for you. I'm not working for my money.
Okay. So how would you get there?
Well, I'm gonna have to beat the proverbial grindstone for a couple of years. Put up enough seed capital, build my credit up to be able to invest in my first rental property or whatnot, wherever I want to go with my investing, mainly in real estate investments where I'm seeking to go. I want to set aside the capital and the seed money to start that up and get my first investment property, and then go from there and just keep compounding my money and buying more and more properties until I've got a passive income that would support my lifestyle where I don't have to work and sit back and let my money work for me and not work for my money.
Okay. So do you see this job as being a lot of work? Or something that you just kind of sit back and...
Well, it'll be easy because I won't have to worry about transportation. So, that'll be a plus.
But do you think, getting to that point, do you think you'll just get there right out of college? How are you planning to,
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to find something in the meantime so I can put some money together. But
Okay.
I need buying power.
So that's what you want to end up doing is just investor, just real estate, or do you have other interests?
I've got I'm open for any idea. You got some ideas?
Well,
I'm open for anything. I'm thinking about getting it right now. I'm thinking about getting into the vending machine business.
really?
Yeah.
How'd that come about?
I know some people who know some people, but you think about it. You get a vending machine, you put it in an office building or a school, and you fill it once a week, and you make money. I'm putting a 25-cent bag of chips in there and making $1 or $1.25 on that bag of chips.
Okay.
It's a pretty good profit.
It would be.
Your ROI is pretty good there.
But what about, being able to go to the store and get all of the stuff and fill it up? Are you going to be the one to do that?
If I don't, I can hire somebody to do it, once I start making money, so.
Okay. But in the meantime, until you start making the money, how are you going to...
I'd probably hire somebody to drive me, throw them some gas money or whatnot to take me to Sam's Club and then go hit the machines. It's half a day's work.
Yeah.
Throw somebody $100 for 4 hours of work. Who wouldn't do that? It's $25 an hour. I don't even think I'm paying you $25 an hour.
Probably not.
You want a part-time job?
I don't think that'll work for me. But, okay, so let's kind of go back a little bit. What are some challenges that you know, you've had in the past that you've overcome.